Okay, hello and welcome to my first Python's socket server and client programming tutorial. Oh, this was like when I first clear up my screen. Oh, yes, let's clear that up. My PyCharm is like really slow now. Clear that. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Every time I start it, it just starts in a slow manner, freezes all the time. But it gets faster as we go. Okay, now welcome back. Okay, sorry for that. Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to learn to make servers and clients. But for this tutorial, we're going to just make a simple server and a simple client just to demonstrate how sending and receiving messages works with a server and a client. Later, we're going to learn how to handle multiple clients, and we're going to make a chat app in this we're using the socket module and Tinker. We are going to work it out and use Kivy as well. I'm going to teach you guys how to work with Flask. Just make sure that after the video, if it was helpful, comment, subscribe, and like. Let's get started without any wasting time. We'll have to import the socket module. After here, let's define this variable called server. Then let's make it a server socket. Uh, let's define the family type socket dot. For now, as you can see, there are very many options, but for now we are going to use this innet and this protocol thing. So let's see socket dot. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to give an address to a server. We'll start with giving it a host and a port. But now let's see the host. Let's make it localhost, but in this format. And the port. Sorry. And the port. Let's make it 50. Let's bind this address. Wait. PyCharm issues. But not. This is something you should consider. As a beginner, I would recommend you use a text editor for writing your code. It makes you practice more. It prevents you from forgetting some of this syntax, and it really makes you write the code yourself. These auto-completion things, really, they are not good for beginners. Let's continue. Let's bind our address. Let's bind the host with the port. Oh, sorry. Now, after this, let's just print. Use an f strings. Something. Server binded to server binded to, let's just port. And after that, let's listen for connections. Server listen. Oh, and before I continue, I'd like to explain something. Servers, oh, I don't have a drawing pad, but servers are like just like, let me say, a gateway of connection. Like when you want like to send a message like this, someone here is a client and someone here is a client, you can't send a message directly to your friend, you'll have to send it through a server. Oh, I'll explain that later. For now, let's write some code. Simple one. While let's just make this a times, no, yes, let's import datetime. um let's, sorry, sometimes the hand pass can pass. Let's accept connections, get the, let's just define this as client and address. Then let's make the server accept. Okay, let's print out. Sorry, in grammar, most sentences are supposed to start in capital letters. Got connection. Then, oh, I should have used an F string, but let me just print got connection from this. Then let me see. After accepting the connection, let us send a message. Welcome. Let's say client. Oh, sorry for this. Client send. Let's send a message. Send it. Let's just send a message. I'm gonna define that message up here to keep everything in order. Connected. Connected to the server. Let's send that message to the client. You'll have to encode all the messages you'll be sending. And after, let's receive those messages. Client. Let's receive 1024 bytes. After we receive the message, we'll have to print. So definitely we'll need a variable. Let's call this. I'll correct that in a minute. Let's print out the message, and we'll have to decode. So then let's keep everything simple. Sorry I didn't use that date time. I'll show you, but for now let's first close our connection. Then let's break out of this while loop. Okay, this can do for the client part. Let's import sockets. Yes. Um client, let's just change this. After this, we'll have to connect. You'll have to know the host and the port. Let's just client connect. Connect. Let's say you'll have to connect to it's the server's address is there, and the port number is 5050. So after we connect to the server, we'll have to print out. I'll teach you error handling also, but for now let's just do this. Connected. While true. Let's see. In our server, it was supposed to send a message, so let's begin by receiving the message. Fine, that. Let's receive that. 4 bytes, 124 bytes as well. After this, let me see. Let's give it a variable. Then let's print out the message. Decode. You'll have to decode every message you receive, and while sending you have to encode. Now to send, let's say ms save to inputs. Sorry for that. I'm like in a hurry. Let's enter message. After this, we'll say client send. You'll have to send a message back to the server. So ms that and code. Yes. Then after that, since the client will cut the connection, we'll also have to cut ours. So let's say message sent. Message sent. So let's also do the client close thing. After this we'll have to break. Let's see. Yes, everything should be fine. Let's start by testing and running the server. So let's run. It's working great. Now let's also run the client. I don't know why my PyCharm is freezing now, but I'll fix that later. Let's run the client. Let's see. Got connection from. It's working. It also sent us a message. You're connected to the server. Let's send a message. Hello, man. Hello, server. That's just severe. Message sent. And as you can see, we are done with creating our first server and first client. If this was helpful to your learning, please subscribe and give me a like and leave those comments there. If you think I missed out something you wanted to know, there's some things I might have skipped, please leave it there. This will help a lot. And please subscribe. In the next videos, I'll teach you how to handle multiple clients. I'll teach you. Okay, let's just say we are going to go deep into learning. We'll learn how to build apps like WhatsApp. We'll use Tinker for that. I'm going to teach you a lot of things. Just leave those comments, likes, and subscribe. We have come to the end of our first tutorial, but we are going to continue. For now, I'm in a hurry, but I thought I would do this. Thank you.